Hey guys, Golden here, and welcome back to another Fortnite Mobile update video. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about Fortnite Mobile World Cup, 120 FPS ban, $20,000 tournament, and much more. If you're new to my channel and want to stay up to date in the Fortnite Mobile community, then please consider going down below and subscribing with those post notifications on. Also, to support what I do for you guys, I put hours into making these videos for you guys, as you know, and all I ask from you is to put half a second into dropping a like. And recently, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but I haven't really been uploading, and that's simply because I just really haven't been motivated to do YouTube recently. But by you hitting that like button, it's an easy way to keep me motivated. Every single like equals 1 minute of me working on a video for you guys. I'm not even joking, I'm actually do that. Every single one of those likes is gonna equal a minute that I'm gonna work on a video for you guys. So hit that like button and I'm gonna work for an extra minute. Go do it. Also, if you want to support this channel, then be sure to quickly type in code GOLDEN in the Fortnite item shop to support me. But either way, you guys know, of course, I don't want to waste your guys' time. I'm sorry if this intro was a little bit longer than usual, but you all know, go sit back, relax, lie in your bed, take off your socks, and enjoy the mobile news. The first thing we have to talk about in today's video is the aim assist nerf. Somewhat recently in the community, there has been this debate going around as to was aim assist actually nerfed or not. And I went over this nerf a couple weeks ago, but in that video I clearly stated it was unknown whether or not aim assist was actually nerfed for mobile. But finally, we have an answer as to was aim assist actually nerfed. We got an 100% response from Epic claiming if it was nerfed or if it wasn't nerfed. So they posted their response to all these accusations as a post on the Fortnite Mobile Reddit page saying, "Hey everyone, I just wanted to pop in and discuss the community concern on aim assist. Our internal testing have shown no changes to how aim assist functions and behaves. These testing methods were as follows. QA person looked into complaints and tried internal reproductions. The development team that implemented these changes have made no changes and see no issues within game logs. The community team, myself, and a mobile community dude have tried to jump into games to verify any aim assist issues." And then the rest of the post is basically them just explaining how aim assist currently works at the moment, and all these speculations were actually false. So in conclusion, those complaining about aim assist are basically just making excuses, but no hate to anyone complaining. I myself even thought it was slightly nerfed, but now it's 100% confirmed. There is literally not a chance that aim assist was nerfed for mobile. Next in the news, oh, I love to say that again, $20,000 Fortnite mobile tournament. So when you hear $20,000, you probably think I'm talking about the weekly cash cups or the Winter Royale tournament. However, the $20,000 tournament I'm going to be talking about in today's video was actually a tournament hosted by Twitch and Samsung that me and the top mobile content creators were actually invited to, including Ducky, Santa, Grant, Roland, etc. And the tournament was actually split into 3 different squads. Team JoJo, which consisted of me, JoJo, Flash, and Zensurd. Team Mobile Gamer 365, which consisted of Surf, Atomic, Mobile Gamer, and Anald. And finally, one of the favorite squads, Team Ducky the Gamer, which had Ducky, Santa, Roland, and Grant in it. So for the tournament, all the participants were required to play on the Tab S6 from Samsung, and most of the players had never really played on the device, so it was definitely a challenging tournament to say the least. I was nowhere near at all used to the device by the time the tournament took place, so I overall, not gonna lie, kinda did pretty bad. However, luckily, I had 2 of the best Fortnite mobile players on my team, Zensurd and Flash, so they basically just carried the squad. The tournament was based on how many arena points you could get in a certain amount of time, everyone starting with 2k points and moving up from there. We had around 3 hours, I believe, to basically just see how many points we could possibly get in a certain amount of time. The tournament had commentators, and it was actually played right from our homes. However, I feel like it would have been a lot cooler if we actually played it in person with the people participating, because that would have been super awesome to have all the mobile content creators coming together, but maybe next time. Now, you guys are probably wondering, okay, so who won? And I'm going to go over all of that. Some of you might already know from my Twitter. But before I go over all the results, I want to share some awesome highlights and such from the event for you guys, because Twitch actually made some awesome highlights and also did a whole thing explaining it, which I'll also roll for you guys.
They're going in for the fight. Drops down the trap, and that was a big really work with here. Oh, my word.
You don't need to build if they chase you up the stairs.
Yeah.
Most of these guys, they start with 4, but they eventually grow to 6 because they know the ability, the flexibility to have the multiple, fingers or dedos to go to work with.
Maybe some tunneling could be in order here. Going in for the fight. Drops down the trap, and that was a big play there. Grant, what a move.
Big plays from Grant.
Nice.
More big plays from Grant. Give me that 3-piece, Grant. Give it to me.
You said he's like the Harden for this squad, and it seems like this is coming to fruition here. Going for the fight.
2v2.
Saying 2v2, so they're going to be together. They don't have the builds to work with. There's actually going to be one player left, so that is going to do it. This one guy's going to be outside of the storm, going in for the fight. This could be the victory royale. There you have it. Victory royale for Grant and Ducky.
So there it is, and the answer to who won, Team JoJo won, consisting of me, Flash, JoJo, and Zensored, winning us $10,000 for first place. Second place was almost 1,000 points under us. We completely booga'd the competition, and yes, that's a new word. And last place was unfortunately Ducky's team. Congratulations to everyone who did well in the tournament. It was super fun. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Samsung. Thanks for hosting it, though, and I will, I guess, see you guys in the next tournament. Next in the news updates. This week, we got the V11.30 update, and it was a fairly big update. Also, this week, we got the Star Wars event, and I'm definitely curious what you guys thought about it, so be sure to leave a comment, leaving your opinion on the event down below, and I'll be sure to cart your comment and maybe even reply. But anyways, like every week, I'm going to be reading and explaining everything we got in this week's update. Okay, heading straight on into it, they added the ability to see the item shop on mobile. And all you have to do is open the party hub, swipe right, and tap on preview items. I'm super happy they added this feature. Ever since the party hub was first released, I brought up this as a recommendation, and I'm definitely happy we finally got it. Now all we need to do is maybe eventually be able to claim our Save the World daily reward from the party hub, because that would be really sick. They added the ammo indicator next to crosshairs to mobile. For those of you who don't know what this is basically that little white line next to your crosshair, and it goes down as ammo decreases on your weapons. And I personally like this small addition, so I'm definitely happy to see it finally got added to mobile as well. The social menu friends list on mobile devices no longer auto scrolls to the top when players try to scroll down. Now I don't know why this was put in the patch notes, because this bug was definitely not fixed, and I'm still running into tons of issues with the friends list, and it's almost impossible to be inviting friends to parties sometimes. But hopefully soon enough Epic will fix this issue. And finally, they resolved the issue involving players' quick bar being defaulted to off on mobile devices. Inadvertently. So overall, this week's update had a few pretty big changes, but once again, nothing crazy. But either way, hopefully tomorrow's update will have some pretty good updates as well. Next in the news, 120 FPS banned. We've been going over 120 FPS a lot recently, and it's kind of become a meme, but that's really just because Sneddy is so close to releasing it. He only needs 800 more subscribers until he's going to be releasing the method to get 120 FPS, so everyone go subscribe to Sneddy if you haven't already. But unfortunately, I have some bad news involving 120 FPS. So for the past few update videos, I've been going over 120 FPS, but I've only really said positive things about it. However, there unfortunately are a few negative things to using 120 FPS on Fortnite Mobile. And the main one being that you could be banned. I briefly went over the chance of you getting banned in the previous video, but we finally have word from Epic about this whole 120 FPS situation. After someone gave their opinion on 120 FPS on the Fortnite Mobile Reddit page, the mobile community dude simply said, any mod use detected on Fortnite Mobile is a bannable offense. Now this has already kind of been known, but Epic hasn't really said anything about the 120 FPS mod publicly, but finally they gave a quick statement basically saying if Fortnite detects you using 120 FPS, you're gonna get banned. And guys, I'm gonna just let you guys know, the bottom line is if Epic does want to find out who's using Sneddy's mod, they can and definitely will if it does become a problem. By a problem, I mean like everyone's using the mod, which could very easily end up happening. However, Sneddy has been claiming he has some sort of anti-cheat system or something, but if I were you, I would definitely not risk it. You are installing the mod at your own risk. I'm just warning you. But yeah, pretty much all I have to say. Just be careful. The method is probably going to be released before the next update video, and I might actually make a separate video on it, so stay tuned. The last thing we have to talk about in today's video is the Fortnite Mobile World Cup. For those of you who don't know, over the summer, Fortnite hosted their biggest tournament yet, the World Cup. And this tournament was a huge success and of course boosted the Fortnite competitive scene a lot. However, in the tournament, there unfortunately weren't any mobile players. There were console, PC, there was pretty much just every platform but mobile. Now, of course, I'm not really surprised. Mobile just isn't at the state at the moment to be able to compete in such a tournament like that, but it's still super disappointing. So this is where the concept of a Fortnite mobile only World Cup comes in. Now, I know that probably sounds crazy, like, oh my god, a Fortnite Mobile World Cup, there's no way that's ever gonna happen. And most likely, barely anyone would really show up for the tournament if it was in real life, but it's definitely still a possibility. And I mean, there's always been the debate, who's the best Fortnite Mobile player, so I think this would definitely settle it. If we could just do a whole tournament to finally settle who the best Fortnite Mobile player is, this would definitely be good for the Fortnite Mobile competitive scene. A lot cheaper than the real World Cup and likely a smaller prize pool, but it would for sure be a really fun event. Now, just keep in mind, this is of course just a dream, of course, nothing confirmed as of now. And believe it or not, I actually do have potential proof that it could eventually be coming sometime in the future. And that's because we actually got new World Cup images in the files in the Fortnite mobile files with the recent update. So then he actually went into the code for me and he said he found this image, which I don't know if you can tell, but it says Fortnite World Cup Tournament Online. Alright, so maybe they're just, preparing for this year's World Cup. However, last year they did not put any World Cup images in the mobile files, so it looks like they're adding it to the mobile files this year. Now again, this could just completely mean nothing. It's more than likely that it actually does just mean nothing. However, I just want to let you guys know ahead of time, in case I am right and I predicted it, we could eventually be seeing a Fortnite Mobile World Cup sometime in the future. Again, all speculation, all rumors, all leaked files, nothing confirmed as of now. Later on in the week, I might actually make a video going deeper into this theory, but for now, it's just a theory, a game theory. But anyways, guys, that's unfortunately the end of today's video. I truly hope you guys did enjoy. If you made it this far, it's not even a question. I'm 100% sure you enjoyed today's video. So be sure to go down below before you leave, subscribe, and also turn on those post notifications. You might as well turn on those notifications as well. Don't just subscribe, also hit those notifications. And that way you will not miss a single news video and you will stay up to date in the community. Also, as a payment, you already know, for making these videos, if you haven't already, while you're leaving the video, just take that extra 0.5 second as you're about to leave the video and just go ping on the like button and hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to support what I do for you guys as well, a reminder, you can use my code before purchasing packs, and I mean like those $20 packs as well as item shop items. So be sure to use code GOLDEN for every single purchase. You can follow all my socials as well with all the links down below. You already know I have a new YouTube channel, Golden Streams. I will have the link in the eye in the top right corner. Go tap that if you want to subscribe. I will be streaming every single day. Hopefully, I know I kind of took a small break. I'm going to try to get back to like every other day at least. But either way, my Twitter is I'mGoldenYT. My Instagram is also I'mGoldenYT. My Twitch is GoldenFNM. I would greatly appreciate a follow on all these socials. But either way, thank you so much for watching to the very end. I really do appreciate it. Also, shouts out to all the people with notifications on. But either way, this has been Golden. Do with this information as you will, and I'll see ya in the next one. Assist.